Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back to one of my favorite animals, the Nile crocodile. I haven't played this animal in almost one full year. I'm not even exaggerating. You guys can search the last video that I've posted in the crocodile. And a lot of things have changed, a lot of reworks were done, and the model is new. So today, I'm bringing you that beautiful and cool crocodile gameplay that all of you like. So without further ado, let's just jump straight into the video. Identical to the sea turtles when they hatch, we also made our way into the river. When I play as a crocodile, I have one goal in mind: to put the lion population in check. Because on this server, the only one that can balance the scale between herbivores and carnivores is basically the crocodile. And because almost 70% of the people who play Animalia play as a lion, that will become our main meal. But of course, we need to be very careful because of other crocodiles and because we are not really birthed in, so compared to most other players, we are pretty weak. And a few minutes into the game, we already came across a very big crocodile. For that, I decided to hide in the bottom of the river, hoping that he wouldn't see me. But for some oddly reason, he did the same. After a very intense stare down, I decided to give a little bit of distance between me and that adult crocodile, because after all, we don't want to die in the first minutes of the video. We did a little bit of exploration and I found out that there is night vision, and that is the most horrible night vision I have ever seen because you can't really see anything. And also, they have added a minimap. Might be good, might not be good. So tell me what you guys think. Arriving at the waterfall, we saw that there was a small group of lions. So you guys know what that means. It's time to anchor down and set up an ambush for the upcoming unsuspected prey. And I always say this, when you play as a crocodile, it's the same thing as going fishing. You have to have a lot of time and patience. And sometimes patience can bring you a very sweet reward. Now it's been almost a full year, and I'm not exaggerating. I haven't played the crocodile in almost a year. I don't really know what they did to the attacks or to the abilities. They are still the same, you can still latch, but the death roll was changed to something different, so I don't know if it does anything or if it doesn't. I've been really outside of the loop, but we were able to snatch ourselves a little small meal for a little sub-adult crocodile, which it was a very good start. So it seems like the growth speed for the crocodile was amped up a little bit, because by the time that I'm recording this, in less than probably 1 hour or so, we were able to reach adulthood. So now the real fun begins. And for that, we spotted a little migrating lion group, which we decided to tail to see if you can ambush halfway. Coming back to the waterfall, we didn't find that same group, but we did find those two adult lions. Now, I set a very obvious ambush because a lot of the people, when they play Animalia, they're just here to chat and to have fun, and they're not really paying attention to their surroundings. So this is a very old trap that I used to use in a old map, and I was trying to see if it would work on this one. So let's wait and see if we can catch something. This time lapse shows you guys how much time it takes to actually wait for the prey, so that you don't think that it was just merely a few minutes or seconds. Sometimes it takes a lot more. After roaming the rivers of the waterfall, it was time for a change of scenario. This time, we're going to go into the swamp. We have entered the ravine, a place that I've never set foot on and don't really know how it is, but for sure, it was full of surprises. You see, what I haven't shown you or even told you guys is that when I came across the ravine, I saw a very interesting group of lions. But because this area has a lot of shallow water, we had to kind of scout it first and see where we can do the ambush. Right now, as you could see, we missed our opportunity. But with this information, I knew two places that were deep enough to drag and deep enough to stay in safety. But the rest, unfortunately, was too shallow to hunt or even to fight. So I resort the tactic to use what I call the terrestrial crocodile, where we lay on land and wait for an unexpected predator and attack them from behind. At this time, this was the epicenter of all activities. There was a big pride, there was a group of giraffe, rhinos, other solo lions, a place that would be very nice to hunt, but unfortunately in shallow water that would give us a big disadvantage if we ever managed to catch one of them. So I decided to retreat to the swamp in hopes of finding something else to hunt. Despite my best attempts to track that lion pride, they were nowhere to be found. Once the sun was up and rising and I did my full rotation in the river, I decided to go east to the waterfall. There I was hoping to find something to entertain me. We set our eyes in a small group. Because they were eating healing plants and the injuries were showing, they must have gone through a pride fight. And this would be a very good opportunity for us to grab a meal. But the only problem, the water is too shallow and we're just too big to fit on it. So with that, I tried the old method of the Giant Crocodile to try and see if we could get one of them. The risk? Well, getting killed because our armor was really low and we couldn't really win versus those numbers. But the reward, well, that would be a meal that was able to sustain us for a couple of minutes. With this amount of bushes, I had my fingers crossed that I wasn't totally exposed. Because one mistake, and that would be the death of one of us. But luckily, they decided to move and they left a barbarian lion behind, making it a very vulnerable target for us. Although the other lion was lagging really bad and he had the option of running away, he decided to stand his ground and fight, with that securing ourselves a meal. And his friends or supposed group nowhere to be found. And because I had a little bit of space on my stomach, I had an idea where they were going to be. And with that, I set the same old trap in the same old place, in hopes of seeing if it would work for the second time. A very yummy meal to finally fill our stomach. If you guys are enjoying the video, as always, make sure to hit that like and that subscribe button if you guys are not yet subscribed for more Animalia or animal survival videos. This was to kind of show a lesson to never leave your friends behind. You either die as one or you don't even become a group. And because crocodiles have the power to decide on who should live and die, these ones were chosen to die. So I decided to do my very roam between the waterfall and the waterfall river, but unfortunately we didn't find anything to hunt. With this, I will conclude our crocodile video. Hopefully you guys enjoy and hopefully you like this style of editing that I've kind of did. I don't know if you guys noticed, but leave your suggestions in the comments below. What animals should I play next and what video should I bring? So thank you very much for watching. Hit a like, a comment for the YouTube algorithm, subscribe if you guys are not yet subscribed, because I'm trying to hit 50k subscribers by the end of the year, and I'll see you guys in a next video. Kato here, take care and peace.